All right, boys and girls, it is boys, because I don't have any girls right now. It is science experiment time. And remember, when we're doing an experiment, we're trying to see what will happen to something. If we change something, what will happen? And when we do an experiment, we make some guesses, and it's okay if we're right, and it's okay if we're wrong. All right, we don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try to make a good guess. Today, for our experiment, we need 2 pennies, and I have those right here. We need 2 clear glasses, which I have right here. And then we need some water, which I have right here in this glass, so it's ready to go. All right, so here are some things that we know. We know that if we put water in a cup and we put a pencil in, check out my pencil. It's a perfectly normal pencil, nice and straight. I'm gonna put it in the cup of water and we're gonna see if you notice anything about it. All right, I'm gonna turn it in the cup. Do you notice that how in the water, right about here, it looks like the pencil is bending. It might be kind of hard to see, but it looks like my pencil is bent. Wait a minute. When it was laying here on my counter, it's perfectly straight. How come when I put it in the cup of water, it makes it look like it has a bend in it? Right down here, it looks like there's a bent mark where it hits the water. But we know that's not true. We know that the pencil is perfectly straight. All right, when we look at it, it's perfectly straight. So we know a pencil in a cup of water looks like it's bent, even though it's not really. The water kind of tricks us. So we know the water can change how something looks. So our question today is, can we use a cup of water to make a penny disappear? I don't know. Let's see. We have some guesses. Here are some good guesses. The penny will look like it disappears when we put it under an empty cup. That's the first guess. The second guess is the penny will look like it disappears when we put it under a cup filled with water. And the third guess is the penny will not look like it disappears when it's under the empty cup or when it's under the filled cup. It won't look like it disappeared at all. So let's try this out. Here's what we need to do. We need to put 2 pennies on a flat surface and place 1 cup on top of each penny. So I'm actually going to use this white sheet of paper as a background to maybe make it a little easier to see. So there are our 2 pennies, and I'm putting a cup on top, and I'm putting on a cup on top. All right. Did either of the pennies disappear? No, I still see them. So if I'm filling out my chart, I would say, did the penny look like it disappeared when I put it under an empty cup? And I would say no, the penny did not look like it disappeared when I put it under the empty cup. I can still see it. If I look in this way, I can see it. If I look in this way, I can see it. The penny is still there. So the next question is, what happens to the pennies under the cup? We did that. Now we're going to put water in 1 cup and we're going to see if it changes anything, if it can make our penny disappear. So I'm dumping water in this cup, filling it up. Did it make the penny disappear? I don't see the penny anymore. Do you? Over here, I see the penny. Over here, the penny looks like it's gone. When I look from the cup from the side, the penny is gone. How did that happen? Where did it go? Now, if I look on top, I see it's still there. But if I look from the side, it looks like it disappeared. So the penny that was under the water looked like it disappeared. It didn't really disappear. We know it's still there, but it looked like we did. So was your guess correct? Or was your guess wrong? And it's okay if your guess was wrong, as long as you made a good guess. And both of those were good guesses. We didn't know what was going to happen. All right. So you can do this experiment at home with 2 clear cups, some water, and some pennies. You could see if it works with a dime or a quarter. You could try some other flat things underneath, like buttons maybe, or something else that you have that's flat, and see if you can make them disappear just by putting water in the cup. If I lift it up, penny's still there. All right. If I look in the top, penny's still there. But when I look from the side, the water makes it look like the penny disappeared. I don't know. That's crazy how that worked. So we can try some other experiments with that and see what happens and make some guesses as to what will happen. All right, we could also try to use some other liquids. What would happen if we put apple juice in the cup and the penny was underneath? Would it still disappear? All right, what would happen if we put clear soda in the cup? I don't know. What if we would put the coin inside the cup instead of outside? All right, what about if we drew an arrow behind the cup? Could we still see that? Those are some different things you can try at home and see what you can find out by doing some experiments. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.